Guess who's back? Back again. Hey guys, it's me, Christy Lee. I find myself constantly going, do I actually have social anxiety or am I just shy? Am I really shy or am I just introverted? So I decided to look up the definitions of each of these labels, words, and figure out exactly which one I am. And as it turns out, I'm all three. I am shy, I'm an introvert, and I have social anxiety. So that I will end up being a hermit, surrounded by fish tanks, and someday. No, but seriously, if you're curious about this and you're not sure exactly which you are, or which two or three, if any, here are the definitions. So the Merriam-Webster dictionary defines shy, not shyness. You have to look at the root word, I guess. Shy as being reserved or having or showing nervousness or timidity, being timid in the company of other people. Definitely have this. Definitely, even with my family and my friends and Eric, even though I have lived with him and spent every single day with him for 4 years almost, I still get shy. I still experience some nervousness, some timidness, you know, like when he wants to do something that requires me to go outside of my shell, like sing with him or just anything like that. I still get timid and I get... Okay. And then the Urban Dictionary, because Merriam-Webster's dictionary gave a crap definition of introvert, it basically said shy, which is not the case. Not always the case, I should say, because you can be introverted and shy, or you can be inverted and not shy. So the Urban Dictionary defined introvert as a person who recharges, think of at the end of a long day or the end of a long week. You're out of energy, you're tired, whatever. How do you recharge? Do you recharge by spending a night at home and just relaxing and having a cup of tea or cocoa, reading a book, maybe writing in your journal? Do you have to be alone or with a small group of maybe 1 or 2 friends in a quiet atmosphere? Do you recharge that way? Or do you recharge at the end of a hard week by going out and bar hopping at all the clubs downtown? Do you get recharged by being in a loud, active atmosphere with lots of people and activity? Or do you get recharged by small amounts of, you know, activity and relaxation and alone, or being with just a couple of people, 1 or 2 people? So an introvert, a person who recharges by being alone, prefers to be alone or in a small group of close friends, focuses more on the inner world and thoughts and ideas, the inner world of thoughts and ideas. So you spend most of the conversations that happen in your life happen internally in your own mind, and you enjoy having this internal dialogue with yourself, and you enjoy going ideas and thinking things through, and thinking about the world and life out there in outer space, and you just you're very in your mind. Sometimes I find that Eric will ask me something, or someone will ask me something, and then get aggravated a few minutes later or a few seconds later, whatever, because I haven't answered them yet. And I'm like, I didn't. Wait. I answered you in my head. And it also says that they're a person who typically thinks things through before they speak. So that's an introvert. And there are other, you can be an extrovert, who would be the opposite of this. The person who recharges by having a night out on the town with drinks and lots of friends and music and lights and all that. And then you could also be an ambivert, who is a mixture of both. There is no one side that weighs heavier, or maybe it weighs a little heavier on the extrovert side, but you still also recharge. You can recharge by either going out or staying in or whatever. So you're kind of in the middle of both. I'm definitely an introvert. And then social anxiety is defined by WebMD as excessive and unreasonable fear of social situations. Intense nervousness and self-consciousness arise from a fear of being closely watched, judged, and criticized. So you can be one of these things, you can be two of these things, you can be all of these things, and none of them necessarily mean that you have the other. Do you understand what I'm saying? So like I am shy, I'm reserved, and I'm timid. I am also an introvert because I prefer to recharge, or I recharge by being alone, getting alone time, much needed alone time. That's what I call it. I have to have it. And then I also have a fear of social situations, and I get nervous and self-conscious. I don't like being watched, and I think that people are judging. You see what I'm saying? You can be one, you can be all, you can be some, you could be none. But that helped me to better understand who I am and what it means for me. So maybe it'll do the same for you. Can't believe it took me 10 minutes to talk about 3 things, but you guys should be used to this by now. But anyway, if you have any questions or comments, or you'd like to add something to this, or let me know if you are 1, 2, or all 3, or none of the above, feel free to comment below. And as always, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at It's Me, Chrissy Lee. Probably on Facebook more so than the others, because the other 2 apps I have to keep deleting from my phone to make room for my videos, and it just gets tiring. But I try to check them every once in a while when I don't have videos waiting to be uploaded. Alright, I'm talking too much, and I'll see you later. Bye.